right, athletes, event 1 of the 2023 CrossFit Team Challenge is the Gauntlet. One person working at a time. There'll be 6 stations, 2 minutes of work, 20 seconds of rest. If you guys have competed at this event before, this one's tried and true. So how this one works for this year. Movement or station 1, you have max barbell bench press. Gentlemen, you're gonna hit 165, ladies, 105. 20-second reps. Station 2, max axle bar front squats. Gentlemen, 145, ladies, 100 pounds. Station 3, single kettlebell hang snatches. So now, gentlemen, you have a 53-pound kettlebell, ladies, a 35-pound kettlebell. Station 4, single dumbbell shoulder to overhead. 55 pounds on the dumbbell for guys, 40-pound dumbbell for the ladies. Station 5, farmer's handle carry. You're gonna have about a 56 foot carry with some 14-foot segments in between. That one's gonna be loaded up to 165 for the guys, 125 for the ladies. And then our last and final one, we have a C2 bike for max meters, but there's gonna be some shuttle sprints required to make a transition. That is your gauntlet for the 2023 CrossFit Team Challenge.
All right, for the max barbell bench press, movement standards. On the count of 3, 2, 1, one athlete will move forward onto the bench. Your non-working partner is going to be your spotter. For a rep to count, your hips have to remain on the bench. The barbell has to touch your chest, and you must complete a full lockout at the top. If your hips come up off the bench, that is a no rep. If you do not hit a full lockout, that is a no rep. Or if your partner touches the bar at any given time, that is also a no rep. You may transition at any given time, totally up to you guys. And you'll have 2 minutes of barbell bench press. Station 2 for the gauntlet is max axle bar front squats. On the count of 3, 2, 1, one athlete will move over to the barbell, axle bar, and they'll perform as many front squats, hitting full depth, full stand at the top. Think traditional CrossFit open standard front squats. Only exception here, we have a fat bar instead of a normal barbell. Athletes may transition at any given time. Barbell comes down, they'll switch, going for max axle bar front squats at 145 for the guys, 100 pounds for the ladies. The third event for 2023 CrossFit Gauntlet is max kettlebell snatches. Now on the count of 3, 2, 1, one athlete will move onto their kettlebell. For a rep to count, the kettlebell has to pass behind their knee in the hang. Their hand has to pass behind their knee in that hang, and you must hit a full lockout up at the top. Any type of clean and press, any type of unsuccessful lockout, that is also going to be a no rep. Athletes may go ahead and transition at any given time. With the exception, you have a maximum of 10 reps on one side. If you hit 10 reps, you can either switch sides or switch partners, but 10 is the max you can do on one single side. The fourth event for the 2023 CrossFit Gauntlet is max single dumbbell shoulder to overhead. On the count of 3, 2, 1, one athlete will move on to the dumbbell. How you get it to your shoulder is up to you, but once that dumbbell is on your shoulder, you can perform any type of press up overhead as long as the dumbbell hits your shoulder and you stand up to a full lockout up top. Strict press, and push jerks are all fair game. 2 things on this: your opposite hand may never touch the dumbbell. That is a no rep. Second, you must complete a full lockout up at the top. We will be watching these ones pretty strict on that one, but athletes may transition whenever they want, with the same exception of the kettlebell snatches. You have a maximum of 10 reps on any given side. You can go ahead, switch sides, You can go ahead, switch partners, but 10 is the max before you have to switch. Fifth event of the 2023 FrostFit Gauntlet is a farmer handle carry at 165 pounds for the guys, 125 pounds for the ladies. On the count of 3, 2, 1, one athlete will pick up that handle. The athlete will walk down. If that athlete's front plate, this 45-pound plate right here, does not pass that front line, that is a no rep. Once that front plate passes, that is a successful rep. Now, going up, that athlete will go down. That front plate has passed. Athletes have to switch on the edges. Athletes have to switch on the edges. You cannot switch in the middle. That is another successful rep. You can switch hands at any given point within the limits. Within the lengths over here. Athletes will go ahead and make as many trips down and back as possible. If the 2 minutes hits, 2 minutes, leave the bar right where it's at and move on to your next transition. The last and final event for the 2023 FrostFit Gauntlet is max meters on the Concept 2 biker. At the call of 3, 2, 1, one athlete will hop on the bike going for max meters. Your partner is going to be doing 5 down and back shuttle sprints. For any transition on the bike, you must hit at least 5 down and back shuttle sprints as a buy-in to transition, with the sole exception of whoever started off on the bike. Once that athlete has hit 5 shuttle runs touching the tape, they now qualify to transition. You do not have to transition, but you are now able to. And your non-working partner is doing shuttle runs to be able to transition again. You will continue this until 2 minutes has hit. All right, athletes, the second event for the 2023 CrossFit Team Challenge, the ladder. You and your partner will both establish a 1 rep hang clean. That clean can be a power clean, that clean can be a squat clean, but you and your partner will have 1 minute at each bar to successfully hit that weight. At the end of that 1 minute, you'll have a 20-second transition. All athletes are gonna start at the 115-pound bar, working your way down until you either fail the lift or you clear the ladder. Both partners will just keep working through until you successfully make it through or someone fails. If your partner fails and you're still going, that partner is no longer working. They're just walking beside, giving you moral support on that piece. Now, on this, 115 to 205, those are all gonna be female bars, so 35-pound barbell. So everybody's gonna be using that barbell. At the 225-pound bar, that's when the barbell will switch into a 45-pound bar, and everybody will use that barbell moving on down. Barbells will be lined up, and you'll have that ready to go. Well, good luck on the ladder for the second event of the 2023 CrossFit Team Challenge. The score for the ladder is the sum of both athletes' successful weights. For example, both athletes hit 205, their score will be 410. The tiebreaker for the ladder, we're going to use your max meters from the Gauntlet on the Concept 2 bike. That's going to be your tiebreaker for any ties here in the ladder. On the count of 3, 2, 1, go. One athlete will move on to their barbell. For the hang power clean, you must stand all the way up. Then the barbell can come down. The hang is going to be established anywhere above the knee. When the athlete's ready, you can perform a power or a squat clean. Standing all the way up, you must wait for your judge to give you the green light. Good. Barbell can come down. Second partner can step up to the barbell, standing all the way up, taking their bow down above the knee. Second power clean. Good. Athletes will wait the remainder of their 1 minute. On the call of 3, 2, 1, we'll have a 20-second transition. When that next rep goes, the next interval, one athlete will pick up that barbell, standing up all the way. Now, if you decide to go power or squat, it's totally your choice. You still have to find your hang. Then go for that next rep. Good. Athletes can switch, barbell back down. For the clean to count, you must wait for your judge. If you drop the barbell before your judge says good, that is a no rep. You must wait for your judge and establish control at the top. On your next transition, if you do not establish your hang, that is a no rep. You must stand it up all the way and then go into your hang. That would be a no rep right there. If you go below the knee in your hang, that is also a no rep. The hang for today is above the knee. That right there is the 2023 CrossFit ladder.
The floater for the 2023 CrossFit Team Challenge is as many reps as possible in 5 minutes. Max get-overs at 44 inches for everyone. Your non-working partner must be in a nose-facing handstand hold for you to be able to work.
On the count of 3, 2, 1, one athlete will move to a nose-facing the wall handstand hold. Once that partner is touching the tape, the working partner will do max get-overs for 1 rep to count. You must touch the cone to the side. That would be 2 reps. You must also stay within the parameters of the PVC pipe. You cannot go around the jerk blocks. That would be a no rep. The PVC pipes will be closer in the competition. That would be a rep. You can transition at any given time. For the handstand hold, how you get up is up to you. There's a piece of tape. You must touch that tape. You cannot rest on the wall. That if your belly touches the wall, your hips are on the wall, that is a no rep. You have to have your toes or quads right off the wall. Other partners able to go ahead and work for max reps. You repeat this for max reps. This step is not actually a step. So touching and using that is a no rep. No rep. Do not touch that spot. Thanks.
All right, athletes, the third and final event for the 2023 CrossFit Team Challenge, Macho Madness. You and your partner will complete as many reps as possible in 12 minutes. You'll start off on the count of 3, 2, 1, go with 12 synchro bar facing burpees into 6 alternating rounds of Macho Man. That's going to be 3 rounds each, 6 total. 40 pull-ups. These are going to be chin over the bar pull-ups into 12 synchro bar facing burpees again. Now 4 alternating rounds of Macho Man. It's going to be 2 each. 30 synchro toes to bar. You and your partner work together. 12 synchro bar facing burpees. 2 alternating rounds of Macho Man, so now 1 each, followed by 20 bar muscle ups. If you complete 20 bar muscle ups, you'll come back to 12 synchro bar facing burpees and complete the workout until 12 minutes hits. 1 round of Macho Man is going to be 3 power cleans, 3 front squats, 3 push jerks. You will have the load of 155, 105. That's your third event for the CrossFit Team Challenge. Have fun, guys. Your score for Macho Madness is the total reps completed in the 12 minutes. The tiebreaker used for the whole workout, for the whole comp, is going to be the time it takes to complete 30 synchro toes to bar. Your scorecard will have a time for that slot. That's what we're going to refer to for any tiebreakers on our final standings.
On the count of 3, 2, 1, go. Both athletes will move on to 1 barbell. You will complete 3 synchro bar facing burpees. Both athletes' chests must be on the ground at the same time. After completing 12 burpees, 1 athlete will pick up their barbell, going into 1 full round of Macho Man, 3 power cleans, all at CrossFit open standard, 3 front squats, 3 push jerks standing all the way up. At the conclusion of 3 reps, partner B, 3 power cleans, 3 front squats, and 3 push jerks standing all the way up. After 3 rounds each of Macho Man, athletes will perform 40 total pull-ups. These are chin over the bar pull-ups, getting full extension at the bottom, chin over the bar at the top. Athletes can switch, make a transition at any point. They can decide how and when they want to switch. At the conclusion of 40 reps, we'll move back to 12 synchro bar facing burpees. After 40 pull-ups, athletes will move back to their bar and complete 12 synchro bar facing burpees. Once again, chest hitting the floor, hopping over the bar. If one athlete hops over before the other, that is okay. Chests just have to touch together on the ground. They will do 4 alternating rounds of Macho Man, 2 each. At the conclusion of those 4 rounds, athletes will move on to 30 synchro toes to bar. These are standard toes to bar. Both athletes touching the bar at the same time, reaching those feet back behind the bar. If one athlete touches the bar before the other, that would be a no rep. If one athlete's feet do not go back behind the bar, that would also be a no rep. If one athlete doesn't touch the bar at all, that's a big no rep, but that's a no rep. After completing 30 synchro toes to bar, athletes will move back to their bar for synchro bar facing burpees. To clarify movement standards on the bar facing burpee, both athletes must touch their chest together at the bottom. Hopping over, if one athlete leaves early, that rep counts once they're both on the same side. That would have been 1 rep. If one athlete leaves the ground early, they do not have their chests together on the bottom. That would have been a no rep. Athletes must touch their chest and get over to the barbell. Good rep. After 12 synchro bar facing burpees, you'll have 2 alternating rounds of Macho Man, 1 each, followed by 20 bar muscle ups. These are CrossFit open standard bar muscle ups. Athletes can switch at any given time up until the completion of 20 bar muscle ups. At the completion of 20 bar muscle ups, athletes will move back to 12 synchro bar facing burpees. Scoring breakdown for the 2023 CrossFit Team Challenge. How this is going to flow out. The Gauntlet is going to be worth 30% of your final score. Each station is going to be worth 5%. So you're going to have 6 different events, all weighted at 5% of your final score. The ladder is also going to be worth 30% of your final score. Notable tiebreaker there, max meters from the Gauntlet's 6th station. That's going to be our tiebreaker for any ties in the ladder. The floater is going to be worth 10% of your final score. Last and final, your final Macho Madness. That one's going to be worth 30%. All athletes are going to do all 4 events. The notable tiebreaker here, the time to complete 30 synchro toes to bar. That's what we're going to use for any tiebreakers on the competition as a whole.
If there's still a tiebreaker after the synchro toe to bar time is taken into effect, we'll resort back to the meters from the ground. So it's more like our second tiebreaker meter. Now, to note on this, people will have the gauntlet and the ladder scheduled out. You'll get those times the weekend before the event starts. You'll sign up for your floater time either the night before or the morning of the event. The final, Macho Madness, that is going to be placed on seating. So you are going to get that event time that day. After all divisions, let's say male-female teams, are done with the floater, the ladder, and the gauntlet, then you're going to get your seating time, and we're going to base it off of that. It's going to go for all of those third events. Yeah.